alaikum from Cairo. Finally made it. Alhamdulillah. It was such a long journey. California is the farthest spot on the map, I feel like, that you can come from. It is 2 a.m. I'm exhausted and I'm already stressed because I have a check-in time of 9 a.m. tomorrow. That's when the team will be here to pick me up. Tomorrow's program, we're going to be assembling some food boxes. We will be distributing food boxes, do some family visits. So this is where we get to go and hear people's stories, sit and talk with them. I want you to feel like you're coming with me and to be able to understand everything on a deeper level. The community members we're serving, their lives, their struggles, their situations, their stories, humanitarian work. I want you to see what it's like to be in Cairo, and I want to bring you along with me. So, Bismillah. I'm gonna pray, I'm gonna get ready for bed, but I will see you in the morning, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Tisba al khair. Good night. Assalamu alaikum. I'm just coming in the warehouse and we're gonna put the food boxes together, inshallah. So, bismillah. Food boxes are an essential part of relief for refugees because refugees are legally in a country, but they're illegal to work, which means they're allowed to be there, they're allowed to seek refuge, but they're not allowed to make an income. And I don't know about you, but I cannot fathom not being able to make money to feed myself or my family. So we are in the process of filling these boxes up with everything you see over here on the table. We've got all of the supplies. So when creating food parcels, we always are going to do non-perishable items. You will very rarely see them with anything like lettuce or tomato or anything that's going to expire. And there was a lot of fitna when the genocide happened initially and the trucks were being backed up because people were freaking out on the internet saying the food was expiring and all of the charity money was going to waste, which is not the case. And when we're building these boxes out, it's typically a crew, and what we do is each person takes a different product and we go in rows and we drop the item by each of the boxes until all of the items are there. Then we start compiling the boxes, putting everything inside and doing an audit to make sure it's not missing anything. You can see the items that we're putting in the boxes, guys. Can you literally imagine getting this once a month? Every month and having to make your family things like rice or fool. It really blows my mind, but the reality is this is immediate and urgent relief, so this is what we're working with. Okay, we got the food boxes together. We have some here in our van because we can't make that many stops in one day, so we will be going to meet with families. First, we're gonna go pray at Dhuhr, have a little bit of lunch, and we will be dropping off these boxes, meeting families and hearing their stories. I was just sitting with one of my team members and I didn't realize she was from Gaza. And I was like, are you Egyptian? Are you from here? She's like, no, I'm Palestinian. I came here in 2024. And it's like, subhanAllah, like makes you feel, like it makes me feel guilty. It makes me feel so sad. Like, yes, I do full-time humanitarian work, but like her family is the recipient of this. And here she is like working alongside me, helping pack boxes, helping do Allah's work. You know, I can't wait to like meet families. It's always very happy and also very sad because it's like on one hand you're like doing good. For me, I'm reaching like millions of people, we're fundraising, we're making a difference, but then it's also like very sad because you're like, I'm bringing you a box of dry goods to live off for the month, like enjoy. You know what I mean? So it's like very hard because you're like, for me I feel guilty. Like I have such a different life from these people. I have such a different experience. I'm from America. I have the determination. I have a different passport. And then it's like they're victims of a genocide. They were pushed out of their homes and now they're forced to eat a box of dry goods. It's so unfair, but I just am grateful to Allah that He allows me to help, and I pray that we can make a difference. So make sure to go to the link in my bio and donate, inshallah.
تكبيرات العيد actually.
Things you do not ever see in America, like subhanAllah. So we are now headed off to meet two families of the day that we'll be taking food boxes to, and we will be hearing their stories. Can I tell you how tired I am? I just had another coffee. And we're getting ready to go distribute some of these boxes to families. I'm exhausted, but alhamdulillah. You know, it's like one of those things when I get tired, I just tell myself, why am I tired? And I'm grateful. So we have arrived at the first family's house. They took out the food parcel, and what I didn't realize is that this guy in the black shirt is a refugee, and he came down to meet us and show us the way up to his house so that we could interview him and his little sister, Aya, who is 10 years old. And it's just so hard to see how refugees are living, especially knowing so many of them were wealthy back home and had homes.
Outdoors. I know.
This is gonna be in the series. What you'll never see in America.
Or movies.
Look at it, it looks so scary.
All the elevators.
Unfinished elevators. It's so crazy. Yes, this is literally what Egyptian elevators look like. All of them are unfinished, and you're gonna see all of the walls as you're going up or down. We are just arriving to this house to drop off a food box, meet the family, sell the stuff. Let's go. It's just really terrible because refugees come to Egypt with absolutely nothing, and they live in whatever they can take. The furniture is whatever has been donated.
SubhanAllah, it came out of her mouth.
Assalamu alaikum, guys. I'm over here in Cairo with Aya, and we're gonna ask her a few questions. I don't speak Arabic, so we have a translator here, but she was injured. She's from Gaza, and she is 10 years old, mashallah. She had injuries, so I just want to ask her a few questions and share her story with you guys. So let her know. My name's Candace. I converted to
اسمها
Islam.
كانديسا.
I'm from America,
من أمريكا
and I love Palestine,
وبتحب فلسطين.
and I would love to share her story. I just want to share her story.
وحابة إنك تشارك قصتك.
I have people all over the world that watch my page, and they're so interested, you know, how you're doing and how they can help you.
كثير في ناس حوالين العالم عارفين إنه يعرفوا كيف ممكن يساعدوكي وإيش قصتك كمان.
I want to know, is there anything that she wants to share with the world? She wants the world to know.
وإذا بدك تشاركي إشي للعالم تحكي للعالم برضه قولي. تمام؟
Anything she wants to say.
أي إشي بدك إياه احكي عادي.
أنا نفسي أروح عند بابا بالجنة وكل عيلتي معي وما بديش حدا ينقص معي، بدي عيلتي كلها تكون حوالي، هيك كل نفسي بدي.
Okay, so she was actually injured. She injured her pelvis. Is it on this side or this side? You're injured?
أي جانب بالإصابة؟
On this side. But what was worse is she actually got injured in the neck. It came through her neck and out her mouth, and she has a scar on her neck. Her brother brought her here to Egypt, and he's taking care of the medical costs. He left his family and the rest of their family, and she's here with her uncle and her brother who are taking care of her. So her story is very important. We're glad that she's safe. We pray that Allah gives her shifa. What is your dream?
إيش حلمك؟
أروح على غزة وما يكونش حدا ناقص.
She dream about going back to Gaza again,
Inshallah.
and no one is
missing.
Inshallah. Inshallah.
Inshallah.
Well, thank you guys for being here. We're going to share her story and see what we can do to help her and her family. Inshallah, we just brought them a food box. Unfortunately, this is how they're living. There's not a lot they can do to work. She's only 10 years old. So what are we supposed to do in these situations? This is why it's so essential for us to donate, because there are beautiful people on the other side who are relying on us for food. It's the very least we can do. Very least. You know, it's just so sad and unfair that beautiful little children are refugees in different countries. Her dad has passed away, Allah yarhamo. Her mom is stuck in Gaza. She's here with only her big brother and her uncle. You know, this is the scar on her neck. Look it. I have literally no words. Like, what do you say? Like, what do you do? Like, hi, here's a food box. I'm going to throw you an Eid party with other little kids who've been affected. It's so difficult, and it's so sad. And now we're pulling up to our second house of the day, and this is another Palestinian family. This is the dad. He sustained injuries when his house was bombed. And now I'm going to interview his daughter. Okay, assalamu alaikum guys. We're over here at our second house making our second visit to drop off the food packs. And today we are with a beautiful Palestinian family. We've got the parents, 3 daughters, the grandmother. Their house was attacked and they survived. They lost their grandfather, Allah yarhamo, and some of their cousins. But they're here in Egypt, and so today we're talking to Bisan, and I just want to ask her a few questions about how she's feeling and get to know her better. So how long have you been here? سنتين لشوية.
1 year and a half.
Okay, how are you finding it?
كيف تلاقي هنا؟
كيف إيش؟
تلاقي هنا مصر كيف؟
يعني حلوة بس إنها غزة أحلى.
Beautiful, but that was most beautiful.
I hear it's so beautiful in Gaza. So I hear she's into Taekwondo.
She is.
Okay. Does she practice it? Does she go to a studio? Does she learn at home?
Okay. In Gaza?
Both.
Okay. احكي لنا عن تايكوندو.
أنا كنت ألعب في غزة من وأنا عمري 8 سنين، وكنت بلعب كهواية، بس بعدين تحول للهواية إنه عندي حلم فيه إنه أوصل للأولمبيات وأصير بطلة عالم وأجيب ميداليات كتير. وعديت كتير بفترات صعبة في التمرين وهيك، بس إن شاء الله عشان أوصل لحلمي كله.
Okay. What'd you say?
She's saying that she started the journey. 8 سنين كان عمرك؟
بدأت أنا بقالي 8 سنين بلعب.
She started this journey since 8 years.
Oh wow, mashallah.
And at the first, it was something that she's really found her entertainment with. But now she's feeling that it was her hope, her dream to achieve the champions and go
Of the Olympics.
being known.
Inshallah. What year of the Olympics are we shooting for?
Nice.
What year of the Olympics? If you get to go to the Olympics, what year, inshallah?
إن شاء الله يعني متى بدك تروحي على الأولمبياد؟
بس أنا حاليا في أولمبيات كمان سنة، بس هي مش الأولمبيات الكبرى، يعني أولمبيات للشباب اللي هو بسني، فإن شاء الله قاعدة بجهز لها هالقد.
will be a youth Olympic for in 1 year إن شاء الله.
Okay.
But إن شاء الله she will hope that in the second Olympics she will be attend this.
Inshallah. So her dream is to do Taekwondo in the Olympics. We want Palestine to win the Olympics. So let's make dua that she reaches that. Inshallah.
إن شاء الله.
Is there anything you'd like the world to know?
بدك العالم
Anything you'd like to say?
رسالة للعالم، شو توجهي رسالة للعالم؟
أنا ممكن أحكي عن رسالة إلي أنا بحطها، ولأنه إن شاء الله أنا بتعب كتير في التمرين، وإن شاء الله هلاقي يعني الناس هتسمع اسمي في كل مكان إن شاء الله.
إن شاء الله she's really tired and she's really trying so hard to achieve her dream, and one day inshallah the world will know her name.
Inshallah. And what can we do to assist you? What can whoever watches this, what can they do to help her reach her goal?
بدي بقدر يساعدك.
إنه يدعمونا يشجعوني.
Support? Okay. We'll support you. Inshallah. Keep your training. Inshallah. Inshallah. Oh, so cute. How old was she? 5? Okay. MashaAllah. So always athletic. And she wasn't injured, right?
No.
No? Okay, mashallah.
لا لا.
Inshallah. Well, I pray you get to go to the Olympics and you get to accomplish all of your dreams.
إن شاء الله. إن شاء الله. Thank you.
Do you have social media? Does she have social media?
أيوة عندي حسابات.
So if you'll give me the social media, I can put your social medias. People can follow you and watch your journey. If you want, if the parents are okay with
تعمل
it.
لك من شغل السوشيال ميديا أو كذا.
ممكن أعطيك حسابي بس خليت جوالي جوا.
تمام شو بدي إن شاء الله.
إن شاء الله.
And she gave me a matching shirt, and I'm gonna wear it to the party tomorrow, inshallah.
إن شاء الله.
Bismillah. Assalamu alaikum, guys. I'm over here in Cairo, in Egypt, and today we are assembling food packs for our brothers and sisters who have escaped from Gaza and are refugees here in Cairo. You may not realize it, but this is what a refugee eats off of year-round. They are legal in Egypt, but they can't legally work. It's okay, keep filming. Anyways, I want to show you guys. Oh. It's like a sale.
Anyways, I want to show you guys what comes in a food box and show you behind the scenes as we assemble these, so that way you can help us help them make sure everybody has food for Eid. So these are the items. They're all non-perishable, and this is what they're living off of, like I said, year round. They don't eat unless we drop these boxes off. And this is why this campaign is so important, because we need to feed the refugees, and we're responsible for taking care of them after they've evacuated from their homes. If you want to sponsor a family of 5 to 7 for an entire month, this is what they will be getting, inshallah. So you can click the link on my YouTube page. You can also access it from my Instagram, from my TikTok. I appreciate you guys. We're also going to be getting medical care. We're going to be offering Eid gifts to the babies, to the little kids, and we're going to be putting on an Eid party tomorrow for the orphans. So stay tuned for the rest of everything, and thank you for your support. Assalamu alaikum.